welcome to my channel once again, and today's video is going to be an inspired video. So from the title you will be knowing already that I am going to recreate Kiara Advani's recent makeup look. This is the makeup look, guys. Let me show you the proper thing over in the screen. So this is the look she sported for the Filmfare Style and Glamour 2019 award, and she has won the Hot Stepper of the Year award. So this is the beautiful outfit she was sporting, and this is the makeup look I'm talking about. So this is what I've recreated here, except for the lip shade. I couldn't really match her lip shade at all. I have tried gazillion combinations, but I couldn't get to her lip shade. Because of the gloss, I couldn't figure out what is the exact shade they have used. So if you're interested to watch this video, please keep on watching. But before that, guys, if you're someone new and looking at this face for the first time, please hit the subscribe button, and also do not forget to hit that bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. So if you're not following me on my Instagram or other social media pages, the links will be down below in the description box, and you can follow me on my TikTok, and my TikTok profile is over here. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. So guys, first I'm going to start with the eye makeup. Because this is a smoky eye, it's very important that you do not mess up your base. So for eyes, we need a clean canvas. It's a must thing for me, guys. So I'm going to use a concealer to cover my eyelids and all these pigmentation, so that our smoky eye look very beautiful and flawless. The product I'm going to use for the base is Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick. It's a foundation stick which is full coverage, and I'm using the shade F9, which is very light to my skin tone, as you can see, so that it brightens my eyelids and give the true color from the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to set my eyelids using a fluffy brush like this and a loose powder. So I'm going to use the Lakme rose powder in the shade Warm Pink, which is very affordable, and it does work for me, guys. It works for setting my eyelids. So for today's video, I'm going to use this Nika K23 Perfect palette. So this is a colorful palette, and I've already reviewed this palette long ago on my channel. I will link it up over here in the I button, or you can watch it later because the video link will be down below in the description box as well. So the first color I'm going to use is this one, which is a skin toned color. I'm going to run it through everywhere on my eyelid. The first transition color which I'm going to use is this brown shade. This brown shade acts as a better transition shade because it has some reddish tone of brown. So I'm going to use it majorly over the crease, especially on the crease and above the crease as well. The next shade I'm going to use is again a tone of brown, which is a little bit on the neutral shade of brown, which is this one, and this shade acts as a better lid shade as well. So I'm going to cover my lid with this particular shade using a fluffy flat brush, something like this, which is more deeper and chocolatey. So I'm going to concentrate this exactly on my lid, and do not mix this with your crease color. Once your lid looks like this, the next step is, if you look at Kiara's picture, you can see that near her lash line they have given a black smoky look, so that your smoky eye will be having a gradient transition. The kajal I'm using is from Calabar, USA. This is their Mesmer Eyes Kajal. I'm using a dark black shade to smoke this kajal off. Sure that you're going to concentrate this kajal only on the outer half of the lid, and that too in a very precise manner, so that it creates such gradient effect. So the next step, if you look at a picture, her brows is very bold. So I'm going to use an eyebrow pencil which is very affordable, and it's nothing but from ADS. This is their original artist brow pencil. I think it's in the shade black. I'm not sure about the shade. You can get it in any local market in India. So I'm using that. But the thing I would say is be careful while using this pencil and go very light hand. Otherwise your eyebrows will look as if you have done it with gel liner. Next, let's get into the face makeup. So for that I'm going to use the most affordable primer, which is from Cal. This is Cal Los Angeles primer. I'm going to use it specially on my problematic areas to smoothen it out. This is a silicone based primer and it's lightweight as well. As you can clearly see, I have a very problematic skin. My skin is very sensitive right now. I have a lot of breakouts going on over here, so I'm going to choose a full coverage foundation, and the foundation I'm going to use today is from Maybelline. It's a Maybelline Super Stay 24 Hour Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade 310 Sun Beige. Okay, I'm looking very ghostly right now. That's because, as you guys already know, I have oily skin and every foundation does oxidize to my skin on my skin, so that is why I have always chosen one shade lighter to my skin tone, so that once it oxidizes it adjusts to my skin. So right now the problem is also on the lighting part, because it's raining right now outside and it's so cloudy. So as you can see right now, it does match my face pretty well. Due to the lighting outside, it's gonna look a little bit pale on me. So just keep that in mind and don't be afraid, don't freak out. It will all come together at the end. If you look at her skin, you can see that her face is pretty matte, but what they have done is highlight the high points of her face so that the light, when the light hits her face, brings forth these highlighted parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a lighter concealer under my eyes and wherever she has highlighted on the high points especially. For concealer, I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 30 Honey. I'm going to use this specially on my high points and wherever I have to highlight a bit. This is the first concealer I'm using to cover my dark under eye bags. So on top of this, next I'm going to use a little bit lighter concealer. So the next concealer is a lighter concealer that is from Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the shade C9, which is obviously lighter for my skin tone. I'm going to just use a dime size amount under my eyes wherever I want to highlight. I just don't want to look ghostly. If you look at her picture, she does not have a lot of bronzing going on. Instead, she has a little bit of contouring and then a bit of warmth is given to her face, very slightly. So for the contouring part, I'm going to use the darker shade which was there in this Nika Ke eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take a very small brush, fluffy brush. So as you can see, now you have a good definition when compared to this part. The next step is bronzing. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Lakme Sunkissed bronzer, and this is how it looks with dual tone. I'm going to take both the shades, nothing excess. I'm going to apply it on top of this contour and on my temples. The nose doesn't look like it has been contoured. Instead, they have applied some highlighter on the high points. So we are not contouring the nose. One thing which we completely forgot is to set your under eyes, especially wherever you have concealed. So for that, I'm using the Maybelline Super Fresh Compact in the shade Coral. I think this is the darkest shade, but still it is a bit lighter for me. I'm not setting my entire face because my face is already matte because of the foundation. The foundation is pretty matte. Sorry for the noise behind, guys. So the next part is for the eyes as usual. So if you look at her eye, she has a sparkly, golden sparkly thing going on in the inner part. So for that I'm going to take Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade 100, which is molten gold. I'm really sorry about the lighting issues, guys. I need to change my place. It's a very unlucky day for me to film today, and I hope you can see how my makeup looks look right now. So the next step is to shade under your eyes. I'm going to use the same darker brown shade to make our waterline pop a little bit more. I'm going to use a flesh tone or a peach toned liner or kajal. The one I'm going to use is from Bet n White, a coal crayon in the shade Calling Your Buff. This is a peach toned or a flesh toned shade which will complement your especially Indian deep skin tones. For longer lashes, I'm going to use the Faces Canada Magnetic Eyes Mascara. This is a dramatic volumizing mascara, and it's no joke, guys. It's really volumizing and lengthening kind of mascara. So we have 3 more steps left, which is highlighting and blush as well as lipstick. So next I'm going to do is the blush. For blush, as usual, I'm going to use the Sivana Colors HD blusher, and I'm going to use the peach shade over here. Not gonna go very heavy handed, instead I'm gonna lightly apply this peach shade as my beautiful blush. So now the blush is done. Next we are going to highlight. For highlight, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Vivid Beige Bronzer in the shade Golden Days. I'm not sure whether this is still available. If it's there, I'll be surely linking down below in the description box. I'm going to highlight using a fan brush. So for lipstick, I do not have the exact shade, I suppose, so I'm going to use a combination of 2 shades and try to bring it. So the first one is the Blue Heaven Elegance Matte Lip Color, and in the shade 11. So on top of Blue Heaven Elegance Matte Lip Color, I have used other color from Color Bar. This is the Color Bar Kiss Proof Lipstick lip stain in the shade Hot Latte. This is 007. Hot Latte is not the exact shade as well. So we got something like this, and she had a glossy lip on. For that I'm going to use the clear gloss from Fran Wilson. This is the Young Lip Plumper. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you have liked this video. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel so far, guys, why wait? Please support me by hitting the subscribe button down below, and if you haven't been following me on my Instagram, please do give me a follow. So see you on my next video, guys. Until then, take care. Bye.